Hey everybody, it's Chef Joe, Bethany Baptist Church, Abundant Harvest Catering, and the Harvest Cafe. I got another cooking demo going for you again. Guess what I bought this time? The Mr. Pastor Nick is in the house.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna get in today.
Yes, sir.
Give me something.
Yes, sir. Y'all
All right.
share,
All right,
tag people.
so check out what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a pepper-crusted lamb loin. All right, it's gonna be crusted with pepper. It's gonna be served with honey, ginger, roasted sweet yams, and we're gonna do a spaghetti squash. It's gonna be tossed with olive oil, feta cheese, and a little bit of garlic. All right, so it's really like a Greek version stepped up a little bit. The first thing that we're gonna do, Pastor Nick, you're gonna learn how to crack peppercorns.
Okay.
All right, and I didn't say Jimmy crack corn, I said peppercorns.
Peppercorns, okay.
All right, so you're gonna take this pan,
Right.
and you're gonna put it in here, and you're gonna press on it. You hear that cracking?
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do for right now.
This is tedious.
You gotta get some weight in there.
Well, I got to wait now. Oh.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna get a pan hot, because we're gonna sear these bones right here. All right? This was actually a lamb rack, like that, and I wanted the loin, all right? I took the bones off it because we're gonna make a lamb stock out of that so we can make our sauce. It's basically a French version of au poivre. Au poivre is a peppercorn steak. We're doing peppercorn lamb, all right? So I have a pan that I'm getting hot now, all right? Let that get nice and hot. Gotta get some color, caramelization on those bones so we can start building our stock. A lot of work, huh?
Yeah, man.
All right, so
Y'all don't have like
I had to
y'all don't have a thing to do this? This is the easy way to do this? I mean, come on.
we're old school here. All right, so
I'm young. I'm 39. Oh, 38. Yeah, however old I am.
I did it for him earlier. So these are our peppercorns,
Break it down, though. Yeah.
all right? And if you want to see the difference, all right, when you buy peppercorn cracked already, you don't have the same flavor. You don't have the same flavor. You want to crack it yourself. That's why when you see a pepper mill,
Yeah.
and they do it at Caesar salad table, it's that fresh pepper that gives you that really good flavor.
Buy pepper mill.
All right. Pepper mill will give you fine pepper, all right, but we want cracked pepper. The difference, all right. This is fine. This is cracked, all right. So let's move this out because I don't want to get you frustrated.
Hey, it was working a little bit. I was almost there.
T, give me an olive oil.
I was about to grab a hammer and just start pow, pow.
There we go. All right, so we want to start a little bit of oil in the pan because we need a little bit of fat in there. And these bones here, you're going to brown.
I can do that.
All right, I want you to keep an eye on that. Don't let them burn. Brown.
Brown, like
Brown.
2 minutes.
Brown.
Brown.
The color of your skin.
Color my skin.
All right, while that's working, we're going to take these yams. I parboiled these yams. They're not done all the way, okay? But what we want to do is we want to put some ground ginger on there. All right? I got some honey. And Pastor Nick, this is a very easy dish to do at home. So I pre-cooked the sweet potatoes, all right? And then I'm putting honey on them. I put ginger in there. And we're going to put a little bit of butter. We're going to let that melt down just a little bit. Then we're going to pop them in the oven. All right? They're going to get nice and toasted. They're going to have a lot of flavor going into them. How's that lamb doing, sir?
Good, pretty good. Not there
Can't
yet.
keep picking up. Let it cook. Let it brown. Let it brown. All right? So while that's working, all right, we're going to go to the next phase, which is going to be making butternut squash. Butternut squash, I mean not butternut, spaghetti squash. Keep saying butternut. This is spaghetti squash, all right? You can buy it at any grocery store, okay? It takes about an hour to roast this to get the spaghetti strains out of there. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. I've already done one in advance because we know this is television, all right? So, can you get me there? So you see that right there, Pastor Nick? Let me see, turn over.
It's good. Still not there yet.
Turn over. Turn over. Let it
Still
go.
light skin. It ain't my complexion.
Let it cook. All right. Watch me, because I know you like butternut squash, right? So when you're cutting butternut squash, it's a very hard squash. Be very careful because you can slip off and cut yourself. All right. I usually put right to the middle, cut it in half sheet pan. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna rub it down. It's good, it ain't going nowhere. With olive oil. All right? You're gonna put it on a half sheet pan upside down. So the cut side down. All right? It's gonna go in the oven at 400. That looks beautiful. Now we're gonna take that whole pan, it's gonna go right in the oven.
Bottom one?
Bottom oven. Put it right in the oven. And stay there. You're gonna put the squash in there.
Medium rare, people. Medium. Stop with the well done. Everything doesn't have to be well done.
We try to always suggest
Medium.
medium to medium rare. Especially with lamb, because lamb is a very lean piece of meat. And if you notice this side, see how lean it is? All right. I like to leave a little bit of cat fat on there because that fat adds moisture to the meat. All right.
Can I take that home? Or eat it later?
So our yams, all right. See how it's starting to melt? I add a little bit of bourbon to this. It's gonna catch. Pop that in the oven, sir. Towel, always a towel. All right. All right, so for our peppercorn, that was a pre-baked sweet potato. So obviously you would just take that off. You guys at home should know that, right? And that's how we got our sweet potatoes, okay? Our peppercorn, crusted, okay? I want you to season it up with a chef's pinch. You know what a chef's pinch is? Like this, 3 fingers. This is a at-home pinch. This is a chef pinch, 3 fingers. All right, so you want to go like this.
Okay.
All right, season it. No pepper, just salt, because we're going to put pepper on already. Take the meat.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you're going to hold it.
brother. Salt Bay.
Easy. Turn it over.
That's a lot of salt. I'm gonna wipe. Got to be extra for the camera.
This is why I'm in the kitchen and he's out there.
I'm here for the entertainment, not the cooking.
All right, so now we're going to put peppercorn down. All right. And now we're going to stretch that out like that. And I want you to roll like this.
Nice.
All right. But I need you to press them in. Now, everybody probably says, oh, that's a lot of pepper. That's a lot of pepper. I just made peppercorn steak for you 2 weeks ago, right?
Yep.
You really, once the flavors get going together, you don't really taste all that pepper burning your mouth up. It's just a very, very rustic, down-home food, right? Okay, press the peppercorns in.
Martha Stewart, you press it. Yep. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, that's good though.
Nope, we're gonna take some of it off.
Oh, good. So press it.
All right, now we're gonna take some oil. The pan is nice and hot. All right, remember that when you're searing, you need a hot pan. I'm gonna take this, just like this. And you're gonna sear those peppercorns into the steak. So what's gonna happen is gonna take in all that pepper, that black pepper taste in it, okay? You're gonna keep an eye on this.
Just brown it up like the other one.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we're gonna take it and put it in the oven. Now make sure when you're searing, not burning. Yep. Easy on it. Always turn the meat when there's grease in the pan away from you. So you throw it that way. So if the grease splashes, it splashes out, not in.
There you go. Don't burn yourself.
You want to curl it up. Get this side here you want to get. Push it over to the side of the wall. That way it doesn't roll back. There you go. You got some skills there, sir.
I told you, I can cook when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Turn it the other way. And turn the other side. There you go. Other side, all the way. Now put the whole pan in the oven. And while you're in there, bring those bones out.
Okay.
Woo. So let me show you.
Smoke. Yep.
So these bones here, I did one earlier, turn into this here. Now this right here is good eating all by itself. And I'm going to show you. Taste one of those bones, sir. Right there. Good stuff, right? And tender, right? All right. So what we did is we took those brown bones, we put them into a pot, we added carrot, celery, and onion. I then put thyme in here, bay leaf, all right? And I took those bones, I put them in here, added water to it, and cooked it for about an hour. So I had it up about this high. It's now down that low. Everybody can see the stock that came off of it? That's going to be our sauce. Yeah, never mind. So we're then going to strain that. Pastor Nick, we're going to strain that through there into this pot. Be careful, be careful. Pour it all in there. Beautiful. You hand that to Chef T.
This one.
Yep. No, not this one. So then you get this beautiful stock here. It's going to make an excellent sauce. All right? So, while we're letting that rest, I'm going to show you how to make a beurre mayonnaise. You're probably saying, beurre who? Beurre mayonnaise is basically a roux, a paste. Now, Pastor Nick does not eat gluten. So we have rice flour here. Everybody see that? Okay? And what he's going to do, he's going to take flour and butter, equal parts. Flour and butter. He's going to make a paste out of it. We're going to use that to thicken our sauce. All right? So you're going to take this butter. Remember I said equal parts flour and butter. And start mashing this up. All right? And once you get it cut down, then use this and chop it down. Now, while he's doing that, the butternut squash that was done earlier was in the oven on 400 degrees, okay, for about an hour, hour and 15 minutes. See all these seeds? They come out. And if you've ever had butternut squash before, you know it's almost like eating vegetable spaghetti. All right? So we take the seeds out of that one. And you see it's already starting to strand up. So what we want to do is take a fork. Look at that. Pastor Nick,
Good.
see it?
What's going on?
Mash it some more. Mash it.
This butter is thick as a mug. Y'all couldn't have heated it up first. It's all cold. Been a lot easier. About to pour some water in here like Grandma did.
No, don't do that.
Right. I ain't gonna do that.
Take a spoon,
Yep.
like this. Now mash it like that. You want to get all that flour incorporated. All right? So that's our butternut squash. Everybody see that? You can season that any way. You can use any type of sauce on there, but we're going to make a special sauce for it today. All right?
I'll do all this.
Getting there. You're getting there.
This takes a long time.
So now I have my stock coming up. Okay? We're almost there.
Yep. See?
Small whip, T. Small whip.
There you go.
Smash it.
I'm smashing this. It's down now.
So you got to take this like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to keep our stock going. I'm going to check our lamb. I know Pastor Nick likes his lamb medium rare. Let's see what you got going on.
Bring it down in there. Taking up.
So if you were in a lot of kitchens, a lot of French kitchens, you would see a lot of this on their lines, and they make a lot of their sauces by adding that to it. They would take stock up here, reduce down, they add that in there and whip it in and enhance it. It makes a nice sauce. We're going to add a little bit of bourbon to that stock.
Done?
You're good. That's good.
Good.
That's
See?
good. Those onions. No, that's all right. No problem. A little bit of garlic. And we're going to take this. Come on over, Pastor Nick. You're going to add a little bit at a time. All right? Watch the sauce come together. We have not put any salt or pepper in this yet. See how it's starting to thicken? So a lot of times when I make sauces for you and you think there's flour in there, this is kind of what I do.
Okay.
All right, so you always know that we're using rice flour for you. You can do it with regular flour too. Nice texture. Then we're going to add a little bit of salt to it. I like to add just a little bit of peppercorn. Just a little bit. Spoon. 2. Gotta taste it, right?
You tasted that hot?
Huh?
You tasted that hot out the pan?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's nice. You want it like this. She's getting you a spoon.
All right.
If everybody sees the texture, see how the sauce came together? All right? Take that.
Right.
Right on, right?
Right.
Good. Good. Now,
That was good.
so for our spaghetti squash, you see the texture of it? Okay, now you have to be very careful the next phase of it because you don't want to overcook it and it becomes mushy. So I always like to get my oil nice and hot first. We're going to add garlic in there. Then we're going to put the pasta. I mean, I call it pasta already. You see that, right? I'm going to add that to the hot oil, feta cheese, a little bit of white wine, a little bit of pepper. No salt because feta cheese has salt in it already. All right, so you want to reduce the content. Very simple dish. Fry the garlic first. Always fry your garlic first to bring it blonde. All right. Now it's right there. So just like you would do pasta, okay? It can handle the oil. A little bit of white wine. And then we're going to put a little bit of feta cheese. I'd like to remind everybody that we are here Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. Wednesday, Harvest Cafe is open for online ordering from 11 to 7, Friday 11 to 7, Saturday 11 to 3, and Sunday 11 to 3. When you come in Saturday, make sure you order while you're in here for online service. All right? Don't want to put too much feta cheese in there. Check our lamb, sir. Got tongs. All right. Let's feel it. Okay, bring it over. I'm going to show you something. Right. Put down right here. Okay, put your hand out. So I remember you asked me a while ago, how do you determine whether something is medium rare, or well? So in the industry, a lot of cooks will use their meat thermometers if they have time. But when you're cooking a steak a la minute to order, okay, you need to know real fast by touching it. Okay, if you put your hand out like that and touch it right here, it's real hard, right? When you start going into the middle of your hand, it gets softer. Well done is hard. Rare is soft. Then you work in the middle, medium. Back to the middle is medium rare. Back out is medium well. All right? Always open your hand up, and that's how you start learning how to determine where your meat is. This is about medium rare right now. Well, we're going to let it rest for a minute. All right? I always like to let it rest. Let's check our sweet potatoes. Got tongs? They look good. Yeah, they're good. So we're going to let this sit here for a minute. Get a spoon, T. Hold on to it. Hold on.
This is for my gluten-free crowd. I picked this meal. Spaghetti squash is a great gluten-free option for those that like pasta still. Great option with those. Gluten-free doesn't have to be boring, y'all. You still eat.
I like to take the squash, put it right in the middle. Our lamb rested a little bit. And you can slice it down. This is the perfect medium rare. See that? Everybody see that? That's the way you eat lamb.
The blood ain't gonna hurt you. Just think of the blood of Jesus. You'll be all right. Just eat it.
I like to put it on the plate nice and beautiful. Presentation is everything. And then we want to put a little bit of sauce on it. It's gonna need a knife probably. And there you have peppercorn-crusted lamb, butternut squash. Butternut squash. I keep saying butternut squash. Spaghetti squash.
It's the spaghetti butternut squash.
And ginger honey roasted sweet potatoes. I'm Chef Joe. Welcome. Watch Pastor Nick get down on this. He had to take his mask off for this one.
See y'all later. Go ball.
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us today. I'm Chef Joe, Executive Chef, Culinary Director at Bethany Baptist Church. I was here cooking with Pastor Nick, and I look forward to cooking for you guys again. Hopefully, you guys learned something, you enjoy. Bon appetit.